In the spotlight tonight is Kirsty Rowland from Chippenham, a housewife, and her specialist subject is the women of the SOE. Louise Mayer from Crawley, a teacher. Her subject, the Canterbury Tales. Daniel Morrish from London, a human resources manager. His subject, Henri Cartier-Bresson. And Ian Volante from Edinburgh, a statistician, and his subject is Metallica. And our final contender, please. And your name is?
Ian Volante.
Your occupation?
Statistician.
And your chosen subject?
Metallica.
Metallica, 2 minutes starting now. After hearing No Life Till Leather, which record shop owner founded the Megaforce label to release Metallica's first album, Kill 'Em All, in 1983?
John Zazula.
Yes, in August 1991, which song gave the group their first UK top 10 hit single?
Enter Sandman.
Correct. What is the pseudonym of the artist Brian Schroeder, who designed some of Metallica's distinctive music sleeves and T-shirts?
Pusshead.
Yes, Hetfield, Hammett and Ulrich reputedly offered the bassist Jason Newsted his place in the group following a meeting in the toilet at which San Francisco bar?
Pass.
In 2000, Metallica began legal proceedings against which file-sharing site after discovering a demo of I Disappear on the site before it had been officially released?
Napster.
Yes, who played his last gig with the group at L'Amours in Brooklyn on the 9th of April, 83, before he was sacked?
Dave Mustaine.
Yes, what is the title of the video the band released in April 87 in tribute to the bass player Cliff Burton, who was killed when their tour bus crashed the previous year?
Cliff 'Em All.
Yes, from around the time he joined Metallica, Kirk Hammett took lessons from which virtuoso guitarist and renowned instructor?
Satriani.
Yes. Which piece from the film soundtrack of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly did the group record for the 2007 tribute album We All Love Ennio Morricone?
The Ecstasy of Gold.
Correct. What price tag was added to the title of the 1987 vinyl edition of the EP Garage Days Revisited to ensure that fans were not overcharged?
$5.98.
Yes. At the 1992 Grammy ceremony, Lars Ulrich ironically thanked which British group for not putting out an album this year?
Jethro Tull.
Yes. In May 1990, under what name did the group make a secret appearance at London's Marquee Club as the support band to Metal Church?
Fred Ends.
No, Vertigo. Which song from the Master of Puppets album did the group play at Cliff Burton's funeral and not perform again in full for nearly 20 years?
Orion.
Yes. What's the title of the 82 compilation album on which Metallica released their first recording of Hit the Lights?
Metal Massacre.
Yes. Who was the so-called performance-enhancing coach who featured in the 2004 documentary film Some Kind of Monster?
Phil Towell.
Yes. Although they made the recording with the... I'll finish the question. Although they made the recording with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra, with which New York City orchestra did the group perform songs from the S&M album live at Madison Square Garden on the 23rd of November, 1999?
New York Philharmonic.
Now, the Orchestra of St. Luke's, you had one pass. It was in Tommy's joint that they offered the bassist the place in the band. One pass, Ian Volante, 13 points. So that's the end of the specialist round, a high-scoring one. Let's have a look at those scores. In fourth place with 11 points, Kirsty Rowland. Joint second place, 13 points apiece, Daniel Morrish and Ian Volante. In the lead with 15 points, Louise Mayer. Round two now, general knowledge. If there's a tie at the end of this round, then the number of passes get taken into account. So, by and large, it pays not to pass. And now, Ian Volante, please. Metallica started up in 1981, still going strong.
Yeah, they're impressively successful, aren't they?
Because?
I suppose they were leaders in the field. They moved into an American music market that was just rock market anyway, that was just over-bloated and injected a lot of energy into it, following on from the British sort of new wave of metal in the late 70s.
Yeah, because they've gone through a progression, really, of playing different sorts of music over the years.
Yeah, I suppose in the 80s they were leading the field in thrash metal, but then...
What's thrash metal?
How would you describe it? Energetic, aggressive, just railing against the world.
But
living
loud,
life.
I imagine.
Very loud, yeah.
Very
loud and fast.
Loud
faster
and
than
fast
anybody else.
and angry and all that. Right, so they went through the angry stage.
But yeah, there were, as well as thrashing the guitars, they were technically gifted musicians, which gave them the edge over many bands as well. And that they were head and shoulders above the rest, and with that, They had a bassist who was classically trained. He took them onto new levels, chord structures, and they just moved on into a whole commercial phase, which had a lot of mass appeal.
Right, you have 13 points and you have to beat the score of 25. Let's see if you can do it. Here we go with general knowledge. The climax to which epic film sees the title character compete in a chariot race against his boyhood friend Messala, which results in Messala's death?
Ben-Hur.
Yes, which island was discovered in the 10th century by Eric the Red, who gave it a name that convinced many Icelanders to move there in search of a better life?
Greenland.
Correct. In golf, what name's given to a score of 3 strokes under par at any hole?
Albatross.
Yes, which vigorous member of the cypress family that's widely used to form hedges and windbreaks grows so fast that it can add 4 feet to its height in a typical year?
Lelandia.
Yes, the name of which English county is derived from its former status as part of the Kingdom of the East Saxons, which was established in the late 6th century?
Essex.
Yes, in February 2007, Anne-Sophie Pic became the first female French chef since 1951 to earn which distinction?
Michelin star.
How many?
3.
Correct. Who had a hit with the song Kiss from a Rose, which was featured on the soundtrack of the film Batman Forever?
Seal.
Yes, the most distant object visible to the naked eye is a great spiral galaxy in which constellation more than 2 million light years away from Earth?
Andromeda.
Correct. What is the common term for the Chinese therapeutic technique of stylostixis?
Acupuncture.
Yes, the prison near the village of Ossining in New York State is known by what name?
San Quentin.
Sing Sing. In the television series Star Trek, which character's mother is Amanda Grayson, a schoolteacher from Earth?
Spock.
Yes. Sir Ernest Shackleton and 2 of his companions were the first people to cross which island in 1916 in search of help to rescue the other members of his ill-fated trans-Antarctic expedition?
South Georgia.
Correct. A line in the song Waltzing Matilda mentions a coolabah. What is a coolabah?
A bird.
No, it's a gum tree, or eucalyptus. In 1948, who was elected as the first Prime Minister of the State of Israel?
Golda Meir.
David Ben-Gurion. Which writer born in Gdansk was the author of The Tin Drum? He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1999.
Hesse.
Gunter Grass. What name is given to the square cap worn by Roman Catholic clergy, which is of different colours according to the person's rank?
Mitre.
Sorry?
Mitre.
No, Beretta is the answer. You had no passes. Ian Volante, you have 24 points. Well, a close contest, very close. Let's have a look at the scores. In 4th place with 18 points, Kirsty Rowland. 3rd place, 24 points, Ian Volante. 2nd place, 25 points, Daniel Morris. 1st place, he just made it, 26 points, Louise Mayer. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.